Okay, we're back. The fucking tripod that's connected to the ring light just fell off of it once I said that. And then a robot that's underneath it start acting up. They get mad that I'm talking about their owner, but I really don't give a fuck. Anywho, so, you know, they'll say like all their friends are cheaters, all their friends are robbers, all their friends are murderers. That isn't me though. Like, it is you, my G. It's all of y'all. Because motherfucking mallards don't hang out with geese. You know what I'm saying? Geese be by their damn self, and the mallards will come up and follow their ass, or don't even follow their ass, you know? Motherfucking pigeons don't be with sparrows. Feel me? Motherfucking blue jays. You might see a blue jay with a cardinal though. That's the only exception to the rule. But other than that, birds of a feather flock together. Number 3 to the red flags that if you keep them in mind, it will keep you away from a mouth looking like this and a face looking all like that. That's my birthmark, by the way. That's not a bruise, but, and please excuse my hair. I literally just took my scarf off, didn't comb it, didn't do nothing, just took my scarf off so I could film this video and look okay. Because I know somebody didn't got their ass beat or done beat some ass, and they need someone to talk to. And someone to just give them that you're not alone feel, you know. Number 3 would be when a person is overly nice to you in the beginning. When I first met this guy, everything happened so quickly. It feels like we've been together for so long, and that's because he showed me like 5 different sides of him that at this point I'm convinced he's not even a real person. Like, he doesn't even have his own identity, because he has so many different identities that he has developed and taken on to prove that he's macho to some people, prove that he's vulnerable to some people, prove that he's loving to some people. Like, you can't be all that shit at once. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you are. I digress. But yeah, when I first met him, he just gave me like $400 towards my rent, like the second day that we seen each other in person, because we were actually talking to each other for I think like 2 months, long distance. And then he came to visit me in person, and that night he was just super pushy, like, so yeah, I came here to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my room acting stupid. You gonna let me stay here? You know, you never want to get into a relationship or take anybody serious that is talking to you that demanding or intimidating. I know in the beginning it may seem attractive. It may seem as if this man has chutzpah. Ooh. He has that power. He has that authority. Ooh. No, bitch. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. He does not. He has the will in his mind to think that he has chutzpah and power and authority. And he damn sure do got enough chutzpah to put his foot up your ass. So I'm gonna need you to nip the shit in the butt, right? Before it gets out of hand. Another thing during, you know, something of that nature, if a man ever offers you money in the beginning, I'm not saying to decline it, but I'm saying to put on the table very, very straightforward that you do not need it, that you are not willing to take it or accept it if there is something that has to, you know, been done on your part to accept it. Explain to the person that you're greatly appreciative of their offer, but you would rather decline if it comes with any, you know, baggage attached to it. Because I did do that, and that from the beginning has always showed and asserted my dominance and my masculinity, and also and when I say masculinity, I just mean my my will to be able to survive. It showed that right then in the beginning. Another thing, when a person is confusing, you know what I'm saying? If a person confuses you, And it's so terrible because we confuse it as, oh, he's mysterious. You need to keep it a mystery, you know what I'm saying? Because there should never be a mystery with a person that's really taking you serious. There should never be any second guessing, any confusion. There should never be anything left off the table. There should never be any of that when there's a person that's taking you serious. I'll just tell it from my perspective, being that before I met said fellow that we're talking about in this video, I had been in some pretty toxic relationships, not domestic violence toxic, okay, but toxic in the sense of we were growing. We grew up in households that we did not receive the proper amount of love, nurture, or guidance towards how to love and nurture someone else. And therefore, we mistreated each other very badly. My previous 2 relationships before meeting him, I made him aware of this. During the time that we were dating and talking to him, I told him all about what they did, how they did it, what hurt me, what I did to them to hurt them. And that's another thing. You never want to open up too much to someone that you're first meeting, especially a new guy. I know that it's become pretty well known that you shouldn't tell a guy what you're looking for in a guy by now. But at that time, I didn't know that. And I had already told him what I was looking for in a guy. And on top of that, was telling him what I was not looking for in a guy. Don't do that, because what it does is it gives that guy time and allowance to develop their interview self and keep that. Have those notes written down long enough so that they can trick you and demise you and deceive you long enough to where you fall in love and you're within their hold to where they can flip and become themselves. They're controlling, narcissistic, satirical, delirious selves, right? And then it all gets blamed on you, like you were the reason for it. So just don't do it, it's okay. And this was a freestyle video, so I don't really have notes or nothing, so yeah. I say the last thing would be, very big red flag is watch how they treat you when their feelings are hurt or when they're feeling upset, when they're any emotion other than happy with you. When they're agitated with you, watch what the things that they say, watch how they say what they say. When they're annoyed with you, when they're sad about other shit, you know, it don't even have to be you, but they could be sad about other things. Watch how they treat you. You know what I'm saying? Because a true person that's loving genuinely for the experience to love and of love is going to keep in mind that that person that they're with is of love, you know, and someone that they love, and that they would never want to put them through the pain and the struggle that they themselves are going through. So they will try their damnedest and their hardest to cloak whatever it is that they're going through, just so that their partner can remain happy. I know, because I've been there, I've done that. And not only me, but other men that I know a lot of men that, you know, majority of men don't really tell you what they're going through. Majority of men cloak themselves. But there's also a vast majority of men that won't tell you what they're going through, but they can't cloak themselves because they take it out on their families and on their significant other. So if that's happening, you gotta nip it in the bud, right? And yeah, so as I said, this is courtesy of Coyote TD Savvy. I scroll on my phone all motherfucking day, so you don't have to. I scroll on my phone all day, so you don't have to. And I just want to thank you for watching my video today. Thank you for sitting through my lips being busted and disgusted, because these bitches are actually very plump and pretty when they don't look like this. You know what I'm saying? And that's another red flag. If a nigga want to keep putting his hands on you, on your face, it's because he jealous, sis. He jealous that you look good as fuck. Even when he beat you up, you still look good. Like, on period. So, whatever. His mama ugly. He wants you to be ugly like his mama. So, you know. But I have so many more, you know what I'm saying, red flags and tips and tricks and things to look out for so that you don't be in a toxic relationship. Because trust me, trust me, I've been there, I've done that a few different times. Wrote a book, wrote a movie, wrote a seminar, had a group, had a circle, a sister circle, dropped that circle, got a brother circle. I did it all. As far as these toxic relationships go, I have songs to tell it. I have short stories to tell it. I have journaled. The list goes on, okay? So, if you guys want a part 2, I promise my lip won't be busted in that one. But if you want a part 2, just give me a like, a comment, a share. And also, beyond all that stuff that I want to say, because I want my analytics, literally, please comment if you've been through this, or if you've been around a friend who's been through this, and you noticed that they were going through it and tried to get them out, or you notice yourself going through it right now. Just let me know. I want to know. I need to talk. I don't have no friends. So once again, bye bye, y'all. Talk to y'all later. And